All right, y'all. I was debating on doing this video. I did a small little portion of it on X, but I said I got to do it. I got to do it. And it's Panthers related, kind of, not kind of. I'm going to call it Panthers related. Steve Wilks, and really I should say Kyle Shanahan. What in the world? You're talking about a team in the 49ers that made it to a Super Bowl that held Patrick Mahomes, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, to 19 points through 4 quarters, and you fire Steve Wilks. And again, I have a passion for Wilks because if I look at the Panthers the last 5 or 6 years, he has been the only one of the only bright spots on this staff. Entire staff of anyone that's come through here and tried to lead this team. You look at the failures of Rule, failures of Frank, failures of last year in general, and you look at what Wilks was able to do with a sliver of time without Christian McCaffrey, with all the turmoil and things that were going on, and for him to go 500. And I know I've talked about it, but man, how? So you're going to sit here and blame Steve Wilks for your mishaps? You go back and look at this game, you look at the fumbles. I just saw the George Kittle mic'd up moment where there's a fumble and he's too busy running his mouth to go and jump on the ball. It's right by him. You can go look it up on the NFL films. But you're really going to blame Wilks. One, let's talk about the punt. And it's not really a muffed punt per se by the returner, but one of your guys gets clipped by it. You lose the ball. You give them the ball at the 11-yard line. Is that on Wilks? Is your new defensive coordinator going to be able to help you out with that? That's my question. Is that gonna work? Is your new defensive coordinator going to be able to help you maybe not miss extra points, have extra points blocked? Maybe. Oh, is your new defensive coordinator going to coach the team at an NFL caliber level and explain to them how the overtime rules work? When you have players going to the podium after the game saying, yeah, we didn't really know the rules, or we learned about the rules through the intermission or while they're putting them on the screen, and you chose to get the ball. I mean, I'm not coaching in the NFL for a reason, but you chose to take Brock Purdy and the ball over giving it to Mahomes first and then figuring out what you had to do. Because guess what? When they get the ball and only need three, and at that point they're just playing and backs against the wall, all in, able to do what they want, and you're just having to sit there and watch it happen. And I mean, you had timeouts. You could have called a timeout before they run the play there at the end. I don't know, man. It's a weird time, and you got guys that happening, and you got Cliff Kingsbury, who can't win at all, getting an opportunity. The guy that terrible in college somehow gets an NFL job after being horrible at Texas Tech for a run, like maybe had some decent years, goes to Arizona, does terrible, goes out of the league, now coming back as a coordinator. I don't know, man. And you just wonder if you won the game, would he be fired? No. And so you just sitting here like, oh well, let me have everyone focus over here when it was really me and my fault. I don't know. So I don't have much to say about it, but that's it, folks. That's all I got. See y'all.